Hey everyone, happy Friday! We made it to the weekend. Hope you guys have some amazing plans this weekend. I sure will. It will be my husband's birthday tomorrow on Saturday. So with that said, we just want to tell you guys that we are thinking of you, and we're just waiting for the time that we can come together and be in person. With that said, we're going to read something in the book of Colossians, Colossians 2, verse 8. So if you guys have your Bible, I want to read it in a different version and kind of pick here and there what we're going to read. But it's Colossians 2, verse 8, and it says, "See to it that no one takes you captive through hollow and deceptive philosophy, which depends on human tradition and the elemental spiritual forces of this world, rather than on Christ." Another version says, don't let anyone capture you with empty philosophies and high-sounding nonsense that come from human thinking and from the spiritual powers of this world, rather than from Christ, right? I think it's easy, nowadays you can hear and, probably just learn from people who have certain philosophies, right? They have certain ways of thinking, right? And you have to be careful. I think you have to be careful for many reasons. And I think you have to be able to judge what they're saying, right? And the best way that you can judge what a person is saying is based on what's in here, right? But you have to be careful. I mean, there's warnings everywhere. And I think, if you know truly what's in the Bible, then you're going to know when someone is bringing a philosophy that is like a human thinking philosophy. It's not of God. It's not, anything that you find in his word. And so the Bible is very clear that we take heart and that we be aware of those empty thinking, right? It says here, empty philosophies or things that are high sounding, right? They sound good, they may look even good, but are they good, right? And I think you have to be careful with that because a lot of people are going to think a certain way, and it may sound very convincing. It may sound like, wow, that sounds true. And if people maybe put in the word God here and God there a little bit and they kind of sprinkle it on, it's very easy for us to, to think that maybe it's from God. But the best way for you to decipher that, the best way for you to know if it's true is that you have to study the scriptures, right? And when you study about Christ and you spend time with Christ and you get to know his character and you get to know how he, loves us and how, he died for us, then you're going to be able to say, you know what, that doesn't sound like my God. That doesn't sound like the God who loves me, the God who's compassionate, the God who's merciful, the God who's loving, the God who sent his son to die on the cross. So be careful, because you're going to find a lot of people who have human thinking, and it says spiritual powers of this world. This world's going to throw a lot at you, right? And a lot of times it's subliminal. A lot of times it's very hidden. It's not like out in the open. But that's where you have to discern, and you have to be able to tell what is truly from God and what is truly not from God. So with that said, guys, we love you. Again, have an amazing weekend. Enjoy your time with your friends and family, and hope that we get to see each other very, very, very soon. God bless you guys. We love you, and take care. Have a good one. Bye.